only have one Robux left. Not here. Oh.
Looking crazy.
Huh?
I'm not talking to you, but you need to quiet down. Or go play upstairs till I'm done.
Okay.
Because you're loud, little baby. What's good, one person that's in here? It's time for a retwist. He's looking crazy. Oh, that's fine. What's good, two people that's in here? Mm. I'm already tired. If you don't hurry up, I'm getting off. I already wanted to cancel it today, but I was like, nah, I said I was going to go live today. Actually, where the heck is my text back? No, my instrument. Hacking on. What's up again? Two people that's in here. I'm tired, so I'm just waiting for people to trickle in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your face is clear. Thank you, by the way. Good evening, gloss. Yes, I know, Mimi. I know. You always are. I'm tired, y'all. If they if they take forever to come in, I'm gonna hop off. It's not what I'm talking about. Me. We got 4 in here. Just waiting on the one more. Nope. What you talking about don't count, man. Only me. You know what? I even forgot to share this live out on my social media. Now that I think about it. Don't look at my hair being crazy. Come on, one more person. Or else I'm gonna have my excuse to not go live. On my social media, I did not share it out. I forgot. It took me so long to prepare dinner. Took me a little minute because I didn't have enough ground beef, so I made some fish, or I added fish to it, I should say. So I had to go prepare that. I made layered nachos, but ground beef and fish. Now I don't understand why I can't get this part to stop. Whatever, we'll retwist it sometime this weekend. But yeah, layered nachos. Air fryer layered nachos. Today? Where'd you get it from? You said bought, so you ain't make it. Where'd you get it from? If you don't mind me asking. Hey, fathead, little girl,
Yes.
can I have some carbonated water?
Huh?
Can I have some carbonated water? Actually, can you bring one of the red ginger ale packets in here,
Okay.
or put one of those in it, please? Little Mexican spot. That's what's up. Mm, I was thinking about getting food tonight, but we had got fast food last night, so I was like, nah, I'll cook. I need to cook. I don't know why I'm so tired today, though. Now we got 6 in here. Guess I gotta start. Hey, Royal Jules, how you doing? I don't know. I just want to run my mouth and see y'all's opinions, hopes, thoughts, wishes on, finances. It's supposed to be coming. Stuff like the income tax cuts, the tariffs and stuff like that. And I figured I'll just, start with wondering if y'all knew about tariffs or what tariffs were. Dang, I have 6 and everyone drop off at the same time. As soon as I start talking, it's messed up. I know I'm normally put on all the bling on or multiple blings on Thursdays, but I ain't feel like doing it today. Oh, it's because she ain't shaking good. Did you carbonate this? But it is what I was gonna start talking about. But y'all know I normally like about 5 people to get in here before I starting. There's about 6 for a second, and then it drops. What is this? I don't know who that person is. But if not, I just chill and talk and run my mouth about whatever randomness, whatever's going on with you all. Okay, I did press. I was about to say. Now we got 3 again. I was just about to use it as my excuse to get off today. Normally, I'd be trying to find a movie or something. No, I've thought about it. Done it mixed in mixed in with self defense classes. You know, holler at me. I know my Instagram something warlord something about warlords in there. I just don't remember my exact name. But no, I mean I've done self defense class. I mean it was all wives in that class. It's my Instagram. Oh, okay, there's no caps. Yeah. Oh, my area where I'm at right now. I mean, I'm not no type of certified anything other than old certifications from the Marine Corps. The area I'm in right now, I don't know. I don't know if I get a decent amount of people. Some of my buddies and I were talking about. I might have said it before. Talking about doing a survival school, like a little. I mean, because I know people pay decent money for that. They like to get the low experience. We were all infantry. Um, some of us security forces. One of us was in a intel platoon, which I didn't even know Intel had infantry. And then another one was I'll say did like all the for real life for real movie stuff. So people people teaching a class like that, I know people would definitely jump on that. Yeah, I think it's a what was it? I think 2027. They were thinking it would be a $90 billion business. Right now, it's about all nationwide. It's about a $6 billion business right now, or six or 60. I'd have to look in. I looked up all that before in the past. I have the perfect spot for it. I'll have to, like I always say, clear out some trees and probably have a few little small, just cheap cabins. My forehead all shiny. Cheap cabins built in back there. Good work. But that's my Instagram right there. Royal. You just hit me up and we can talk. You just mock me. I can change the subject to that if y'all want. If y'all don't want to get on tariffs and tax breaks and stuff. Let me see. Did you send me anything yet? No, not yet. I'll keep my eye out open for it though. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you want to talk to me about or ask me about, you can ask me anything. I'm down with it. Um, yeah, I don't know who that person is. Well, that's not you. No, that's somebody from a different country. What's going on with you all tonight, though? If I may ask. Man, that piece of hair is really bothering me. You know what? I'm not retwisting anything this weekend. Because I've been doing it myself the last, I don't know, 5 months. I usually go every other month to have someone else do it professionally, or every month, depending. I have somebody do it this month. Hmm, that's a that's a good one. They say in Germany, if you make friends with a local, like in Germany, that person will make sure that you're friends with them for life, or that they will be your friend for life. Like they'll go out their way to contact you and stuff. Um, I mean, if you're asking as far as somebody not from that country, North Korea. I mean, well, I said North, South Korea or Japan. If say you're there, you're like being someone's spot, and you're respectful and stuff. Of course, and you get to know one of the neighbors. They'll take good care of you. I think the Philippines too. Yep. I mean, when I heard that a long time ago, I was like, for real. But then you got you got to remember. I mean, I think it's darn near illegal to even imply that you're about to call somebody a Otzi, and like it's like I think they try real hard to get that all the old stigmatisms off of them. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say it has anything to do with like somebody being your friend, but I it might be part of it, I guess. Right. I think I want to say Samoa. If again, you become friends with one of the locals, they'll treat you like family. But I mean, I also want to say here too, like a foreigner to here, if you go to the right spot, you can either end up with people that inquisitive and wants to know stuff because they're nosy and they're going to be messy, or you meet curious people that's inquisitive and want to know stuff about you, and that stay as friends with you. As far as what I've seen in my experiences, I'll say those places. I feel like I might have heard something like that about Ireland too. I could be wrong. Yeah, you got me thinking. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with those places. If you play places I've been, other places I've been, I've met friendly people, but two of them, or the two I'm thinking of right now, they were both in the U.S. in the Marine Corps. I guess dual citizens or whatever, but they just lived there and they just I don't know. I guess I still had that look about me at that time or something. Nope, neither one. Oh, for the longest time, I kind of had this thing where like I really don't want to visit Europe. It just seems too boring to me. But no, I'm definitely changed from that now. No, there's definitely places I need to check out. I've heard a lot about is it Iceland or Greenland? I think Iceland for my processes and Ireland. He's from Ireland, but has visited Iceland a lot because that's the not this hand, but the hand I actually like using. That's where the main company for that hand is. And then after I got blown up using prosthetics, and when I'm on vacation, I'll definitely bring a wheelchair because you never know how the terrain's going to be. Um, just something in my head always said Europe has a lot of steps. I don't think that's the case in most places. Probably like if you're visiting like an old castle or something, but something told me Europe has a lot of steps. So I was like, that's not really prosthetic friendly. But again, that was just some little personal bias I made up in my head. It was good, man. How you doing this evening? My daughter talking in the background. It keeps on distracting me. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And it's a Friday. Everyone should be doing good. I'll say. I'm just not really in the mood to find something to do tonight. So normally I'd be hitting the movies or somewhere. Hey Tasha, y'all still haven't said if y'all wanted me to talk about what I had planned to talk about or not. Definitely happy Friday. Um, like I don't think anything interesting has really popped up or happened yet. As far as with money and taxes and stuff, with the new incoming president. So really, I can only talk about the things that he talked about and the little bit I know about those things. Not really nothing to review or go over. All right. See, I mean, I don't know if Mimi's in here right now or not, but I was trying to be lazy earlier. I was like, Mimi, honestly, Mimi feel like going on tonight. But I had posted it, and y'all are here, so you're right. I will run my mouth. Really, my main thing is, I wanted to ask y'all like, what have y'all heard? What do y'all expect? And what would y'all like as far as things that the incoming executive branch that they've talked about. Well, mainly Trump himself, I guess, as far as like income tax cuts, tariffs on other countries. Because I've heard people be like, oh well, that's a bad thing. That's going to make things more expensive here. But that's not necessarily the case, and we can get into that in a little bit. But income tax breaks, uh, no tax on tips. One of them that I would definitely like to happen because one of my biggest annoyances with bills is being able to. Well, my mom told me some states you can, but being able to claim property tax or state tax on your tax returns. I do not believe you can do that here. It'd be nice because here I get property tax and personal property tax, which is annoying because when you buy a vehicle, you pay taxes for the vehicle, and then they turn around and tax you again for the vehicle. Talking about personal property tax, that's retarded. It's remedial, in my opinion. But yeah, just before I start, y'all have any expectations or anything? Anything you'd like to see? Any questions y'all had on that stuff? I'll give it a second. Oh, it's very annoying because it's almost like my newest car. When I had bought that, I was almost y'all almost seem like y'all don't want nobody to earn or own nothing or get nothing new because uh I had put I'll just say over half of it down, a real good chunk, and then when I got my first personal property tax for that the first time, what was it? It was the new car by itself. It was $6,000. I was like, man, y'all lost your mind. I intentionally procrastinated on paying that, and I was like, okay, let me stop playing and pay it before the amount goes up. And then come to find out after they were telling me, well, in this county, there's no tax breaks for Purple Heart veterans and stuff. I was like, I don't know. Everyone keeps on telling me there is. They're finally like, oh, well, yeah, but it's not the treasurer you have to talk to. You have to talk to I forgot what the department is. The department that sends the bills to the treasurer. I was like, oh well, how do you not know your own job? But anyways, that would be nice. Right. Well, what I should have did was give them like 2,000 a month or 1,000 a month instead of procrastinating. Because I think I ended up paying about 400 more than I normally would have had to. But I guess I'll start with tariffs because that's one of the main things I see people talk about a lot. So I guess all y'all probably do. I don't think any of y'all are slow, but I'll explain it anyways because that's what you should do. So tariffs pretty much it's something that's written into contracts. I thought it was just something the country can do, but I guess you have to write it into the contract, like with when you're making whatever deals with other countries, where it can be used as like a leveraging. Oh, okay. The message was being made. Executive for businesses. I'll definitely jump on that too. I was talking to my mom and my sister about that. I've always felt like DEI itself is a good thing and a bad thing. I think, like a lot of things, what it was meant to be was a good cause, but a lot of people has changed it and perverted it to their ways. I always feel like there needs to be a balance with that, but it's like, you're hardly ever going to find in the middle around here. It's either going to be one thing or the other. So it's either going to be keep it or get rid of it. But so I'll definitely get on that next. But with the tariffs, is like it can be used as like a leveraging tool, an incentive, whatever. So basically, what Trump is saying he wants to do with tariffs is we have some real I want to turn off my notifications. We have some real unfair deals countries like even our neighbor countries, countries like China, Mexico, I believe even Canada, most countries, we have unfair trade deals. And the last party's reasoning and excuse for it was basically like, we can handle it. We make so much money here, we can handle it. No, the country might make money, but that's adding to the other reasons why prices and costs are so high here. And also, what Trump said he wanted to use it for is to, once again, I'm sure these companies are tired of going back and forth, but it's to bring more manufacturing back into the country to open up more jobs. Um, to put tariffs on our own products, like say if like Ford has you know closed down most of their manufacturing facilities and moved them over to India or Mexico or something like that, then there would be tariffs on them, and essentially for American companies would be like, I guess, higher taxes on them for those parts and pieces to come back in here into the country. Places like Europe, most countries in Europe, they don't buy our cars. Like rich people, collectors, enthusiasts, they'll individually buy our cars. But the country themselves is like, you're not gonna find too many Fords and stuff like that on the whatever you call the highway, the autobahn and stuff like that. Unless again it's like a rich European or something like that. But of course, they send all their cars here. So some countries usually how it's happened through, I say, our history. Those countries try to hold out. Like, fine, we'll pay the higher taxes, but we're going to charge your people more. And then what happens is we end up not buying. They start losing money, and then they come down on the prices, or they bring their manufacturing back over here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to turn off my notifications. Um. So to me, that's I see how some people can make it look like a negative. I can see how it looks like a negative to some people, but at the same time, half the time or half that stuff we don't ever even see it. You know, it's like it might be something like, say, a food product or a vacuum or something. It has to come through Walmart first. When Walmart sees the higher price, they're like, we don't want it, and that's before us. That's whose money those companies don't want to lose, is the in between persons, because we're not. I know I just turned off the notifications. I mean the sound. Am I that tired that I'm like losing my mind or what? There we go. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Nothing off the top of my head I can think of that directly hits taxes. It'll hit prices and bring. Well, actually, in the long run, yes, it will. What is going to be, because once again it'll be more jobs, more money coming in, so the prices of other things will go down as well. All right, I turn off every sound bar on my phone. So, but I don't think that that'll be the biggest thing to lower taxes. Overall, it's the money that we're bringing in. Um, if we start exporting more, if we can force some other countries, or force them, if we can persuade them into buying more of our products, then yes. If we produce more here, then yes. Stuff like his energy plan, that would help towards taxes, because we'll be selling energy and not buying energy from other countries. I don't even know why we ever even signed deals with other countries to buy energy from them. That doesn't even make sense. We're more than capable of producing enough energy on our own here. I mean, again, the little me gets it, because that's just money going into people's hand, a few individuals' hands. But the big me speaking for the overall, like, that's just dumb. Um, what was the thing? Yes, the as far as DEI, just like a quick off the subject for me, for my opinion, we don't have to sit on it quickly. We can talk about it, go back and forth if you want. But for me, I feel like in some areas, some atmospheres, what it was originally meant to be for is needed, might be needed, but at the same time, people has perverted it so much that so many places has made it the main mission. Like for myself, I'm a gamer. Hey, love, from I'm a gamer. I'm a dude. I've always been that they say thug nerd, whatever, hood nerd, whatever. I like playing action video games where there's like I don't know, it's like the main character is a character you create yourself as a guy, as a woman, whatever. It's like I'm that type of person. If the story is about a guy, make it about a guy. If it's about a woman, make it about a woman. If it's like if it's Tomb Raider, it's Laura Croft. It's about her. If it's I don't know Uncharted, which is like a male Tomb Raider, it's about whatever homeboy's name is. It's been so long I forgot. Make it about him. But with DEI and video game companies, it has got ridiculous. There's even this artist. He makes characters for video game companies. Once again, it's petty. People need to stop being tribal, but it's like he said something once. He got mad. He's like, I mostly make black female characters, and all these companies because of DEI, they take them. They're like, no, she's too sexy, and then they turn them into some old lady looking thing or something ugly, whatever. Not how he designed them. Not pretty. Not good looking. Whatever. So like a bunch of people, they didn't even say who what their political affiliation is. They just said we agree. You know, um, they need to stop doing that. We're tired of that. We like if the majority of the people that's bringing in money, if they like pretty women in video games, they're not being abused, overly sexualized, stuff like that. Make it that way. We don't need DEI to make every woman in the video game, especially if it's a main character. And excuse me if you are, I'm saying this in a negative light, but I don't think negative like that. That we don't need them all looking like I'll say butch females that has dude shoulders, has shoulders like me, that wants to halfway look like a dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's what DEI doesn't became in video game industries. It got ridiculous. And same thing is some parts of the military where the military to me, and I feel like I would say the same thing even if I was never in the military myself. The military needs to focus on the mission, what we're doing. We need to focus on training, what the job is doing, stuff like that. You don't have time to be deployed with people that's like I don't know on hormone medicines, losing their mind, stuff like that, being moody and crazy and stuff like that. Especially, if you're deployed while you're somewhere deployed or while you're trying to train and stuff like that. It's like it was bad enough with once again dudes that got married right before we deployed, and they found out Jody was cheating with the neighbor or something. A lot of those dudes, they would they just they would focus on that. We couldn't let them even leave the wire because they would just be acting so stupid. They were a liability to themselves and everyone else. And you're technically down a body, down on your numbers because you can't take them on patrols and stuff with you. Excuse me. And you can't just send them back and switch them out with someone else right away. So to me, that's definitely those are two examples of the negative side of DEI to me. The positive side of it is you say I don't know. We'll use Seattle. We'll just say Seattle, which totally wouldn't be the case how Seattle is, but we'll just say Seattle. Say stay in Seattle. There's like it's a lot of well, it has a big Korean population. So say most of the doctors there was Korean. People see that, they notice that. You get you get African American doctor, or there's a lot of uh Eritrean people there. You get a Eritrean person trying to get a job as a doctor. You can end up with that buddy tribalism. They might be racist, they might not be racist, but they're like, well, all the other doctors, they're all Korean. You ain't gonna fit in here. You ain't gonna look right. For stuff like that is needed for some atmospheres, I guess you can say. The military, some of the MOSs that are both male and female. Everyone jokes around. The military, they have their own humor. Dark, if you call it dark, to me it was never that dark, but whatever. Dark, not dark. Sometimes it can get a little out of hand. People don't understand. It's like, well, why is this a whole issue now? DI, it can, originally it would help break that stuff down without everybody getting paperwork done on them. Excuse me, I'm just, as I'm talking, I'm looking for my video on my phone so I can send the link out to somebody that asked me for it. Uh, it can be talked about. The issue can be rectified without doing paperwork on everyone. I agree, Gloss. Before I continue, let me catch up on the comments because I know my eyes have been shifting all over the place. I'm hearing the little one in the kitchen because as y'all can see, I'm still in the dining room. Side note story. So my elevator, because I'm tired of walking up and down steps all the time. That sounds real lazy. Does anybody in the bushes that doesn't know me, doesn't know us in here? I wear prosthetics. I'm not lazy like that. But I got tired of walking up and down steps, so I was like, I'm gonna move my video games to in my room in the master bedroom. There's a nursery connected to it, so I'm gonna call it my media room for now since I don't use the nursery for nothing. And I moved my streaming setup inside the dining room. So the lady came. I paid the lady obviously to come, pretty much tell me. Long story short, tell me something that she already knew was the issue, and that she could have walked me through on the phone. Just to tell me I pretty much got to pay about $3,000 more to get a whole new door. Like the electronic door on it is burnt out. There's so many safety mechanisms in it that it's not going to run unless the door is like working right. So I was like, well, get rid of the electronic door if we can. I'll take a manual door. And then she's like, well, also your door is like the expensive brand because it's see-through vinyl. I was like, I don't need all that. I just need a working elevator. So now I have to wait for her to get all that in, replace my door, so I can go and finally finish cleaning out my office and making it look exactly how I want it to look, and start recording back up in there again. All right, Mimi said, sorry, I'm still making dinner. No problem, Mimi. She said, hi to love. Hi, Mimi. My cash. Oh, let me pin this. For Mimi starts saying pin. You're saying absolutely. I think that's a part of the DI part. I agree. It may sound harsh, but it can be a distraction from the mission. Right, right. You want the suffering. You can't take them on patrol. No. So all right. How do I let me think of a little meta story. So it's like, so say like it's a some 20 something year olds first deployment. A lot of them, they'll get married to their I met you last week to maybe I met you three months ago, whatever girlfriend right before they get married. I mean, right before they deploy. and then they get a call from her admitting it, or a call from a buddy, or a call from their mom saying, so I actually making out with some dude at, I don't know, Applebee's or something. Um, so then a lot of times, not a lot of times, sometimes, maybe I'll say about 40% of the times, them dudes will start acting all crazy, crying all the time, all over the place, moping around, mad, kicking cans, whatever. Back at the patrol base, and it's like, yes, the military, you tell, if you're seeing somebody, you tell them what to do. They're supposed to follow your command, but at the same time, we're still people. So it's like, outside of you, maybe at night when higher ups ain't paying attention, you whooping up on them, or scaring them, threatening them, whatever, or which technically you're not supposed to do. You're telling them to do stuff. They don't want to do it. They got an attitude because they're upset about Jody cheating on them, or they're just, their brain's not there. You can tell that their brain is constantly on, what did I do? I just got married. And a lot of dudes don't even forget about or think about, well, I mean, you can get annulled. I don't know if you can get an annulment while you're on deployment. You probably can. Probably annoying, but you probably could. But anyways, you can get a annulment, something like that, whatever. But you can just tell that their brain is on that. So while you're out there, you need people to be vigilant, looking around, listening, stuff like that. And when you can tell that they're like that, or some dudes just their first deployment, they just, you get in one firefight, maybe you don't even get in a firefight, they hear about somebody getting injured or passing away or something, they will refuse to leave the wire, which is the gate to the patrol base, or the patrol base is what you call the wire. And what I've been hearing about them kind of testing some of the transgender genders in the infantry, stuff like that. Already hearing just from training and stuff like that. I believe it's mostly just in the army. Already hearing about people having issues. They're hormonal, or not hormonal, moody, stuff like that. Not listening to stuff because they can't have their hormone blockers and stuff like that while they're out there training or on deployment. Gloss said, "Region people are beautiful." I agree, Gloss. I had a little weirdo girlfriend for a little while. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate that. Mimi, thank you for your forehead. And I appreciate that, Mimi. Yeah, I have an elevator in my house. Just when I'm done. What part? I missed it. What was said? What was done? Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's my take on DEI. I feel like there needs to be a balance. And from what I was told to happen, like so what I've been being told, or what I've been hearing, is like I mean, where I work at, we don't have that. No, there's no issue with that. But anyways, I've been told, it's helped out in some places, because again, like sometimes it's almost to the point where people would be scared of the DEI officer, certain stuff like that, because they would almost become like them HR managers that swears that they are the main manager themselves. Um, and then other places I've been told it messes some things up because it puts some court cases on hold and stuff like that. And I think that that's not a broad stroke issue. I think some of these things you have to look at them individually, like some of the court cases and stuff like that. In all honesty, I feel like we should have just handled stuff the way we were supposed to in the first place, and we never should have had DEI. Stuff should have been fair and handled the way it should be, and we wouldn't be where we are today, where we're stuck in this middle ground, where it's like keep it, get rid of it. Well, now it's getting rid of, but instead of trying to guess and go on everything, just quickly being got rid of. How do y'all feel about it? Or about what I said, I guess. other than Mimi's laughing face? If nothing, I'll move on to the next thing. I spoke about the tariffs, all the tax breaks. All right. Well, as far as like what I've been hearing about different tax cuts and stuff like that, I think something like not taxing tips is good. I didn't know tips was taxed in the first place. Oh, there you go. Totally agree. Right, right. Gloss, I don't know why you're standing by yourself. You'd have to emphasize what you mean. Or that just kind of like, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm confused. But as far as cutting taxes on tips, I think that's a good thing. I don't think I can think of anywhere off the top of my head where we get tips, but we make a good amount at the same time. Maybe outside of some of the more top restaurants, and at the same time, still don't know how much those people make at them places. Alrighty, here we go. Good evening, Patricia. How you doing? DI was created through civil rights based on continuous injustices against black and brown people. The intentional attack on economic development for our people. Right, right. I agree. And again, to me, my opinion, that's what it should have stayed as. It doesn't have to be. I mean, I get it. It makes sense. It's fair. Don't just have it to to protect black folks. Don't just have it to protect brown folks. Make it so it's equal. But at the same time, you start throwing stuff in there like you have to have this person on your team just to keep the team diverse. This part does come from my experiences in the military and a few other workplaces. It was like, no, I don't need my team to be diverse. I need my team to be the team that works. Now, if there's a pattern going on here, if we're noticing a pattern, that should be looked into. I agree, but don't automatically throw people on. In the long run, can mess them up too, especially if they're not ready. Like one of my jobs, things move fast. I don't think if I was there as an intern, I don't know if I would have been ready for that. Like stuff moved fast. Cases came through. You had to look it up, look through it, know what you're doing, and keep it moving. You didn't have time to take a week or days on stuff like that. Like if they would just straight up hired me just because I'm black, that would have had me messed up. I would have been lost in the sauce. I would have looked incompetent. People probably would have been talking about me behind my back. I would have been ready to wait for people by their cars. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I started that as an intern. I had the chance to shadow people and pick up pretty quick on how the pace and how things were. Oops. Mods. Mimi. Hey, Auntie Patricia. Glossy. Sunny. Pat. What did I get out here? Sister. Sunny Bun. Sunny Bunny. Hey, boss lady. Evening Warlord Mods chat. Sunny, Pat, Gloss, Mimi. All right. Love said DI became more of an LGBT and black woman thing where it became constant coddling and learning sessions about gender. I agree that a lot of places, again, the military, you heard a lot of that's what it became. Not so much the women part, but the LGBT part. It's like I thought me not being Army, me being Marine, so automatically biased against Army, but whatever. Plenty of Army friends like my boy Ryan this year sometimes. When they had that commercial, which is crazy because the commercial before that commercial, what they were going to air they had two really good commercials where I said those are good commercials with Jonathan Majors, and they aired them for one day, and then all that stupidness about his court case came out, so they took them off, and then they put the girl up there talking about I have two moms. I was like, y'all, the Army actually had commercials. I said those were good commercials, and y'all got rid of them to put this stuff here. It's like, so what you're broadcasting to folks is the mission of the Army is to worry about LGBTQ rights and stuff like that. No, that's not the mission of the Army. Like that's not, it's not saying nothing against anybody. That's not down on nobody. But you know, when it's easier to look at it this way when you're in wartime. Military is about, again, getting stuff done. Any workplace is about getting stuff done, getting done what you're here for. That's what we should be concentrated on. It needs to be a fair and open environment for everybody, but not your royalty because this is, the status you choose, or this is your this you're this sex or you're that sex, or you're this ethnicity or that ethnicity. That's not what the workplace should be about. You seen them, love, the Jonathan Major ones? It's just not the mission. I thought it was. Oh yeah, let me add the Q. And I would say no hate. The alphabet community, and again, it's like it annoys me the fact that I even have to say no hate or something like that. It's like, why should I say that? Like, why why can't I just say what I need to say and keep on going? And it's because so many people has got so sensitive. Like one of my homeboys, he still hasn't come on here yet. We'll have to get him on here. He actually used to be an elevator repair people. He hates that stuff. It's the life he lives. He's gay, but he hates all that extra stuff. It's almost like it's almost like being the only black person. I don't know, some conference or something like that, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that person's well spoken, well educated." Blah blah. I was like, I don't need you to tell me that. Like that's weird. That's singling me out. It's weird. It's stupid. It's creepy. Punch in your face if you walk too close and your breath stinks. Probably. I agree, but unfortunately, people with their over biases are the reason for it even being created. True. True. And I mean, if for some things to me, if you sit back and look at it, it's like some of it kind of gets so crazy that we're almost reversing some things. Right. I agree, love. Because it's like remember in I mean I know that it still happens at some colleges and stuff, but it's just not the big talk no more. Because I think that died real quick. But when some colleges was talking about having, okay, this is a black space. This is a they couldn't say this is a white space, so they would name all types of whatever different names. We'll say Caucasian space. This is a Hispanic space. This is that space. And I was like, but isn't that just self segregation? Aren't we reversing stuff? What I do? I don't know what I did. I'm always doing something, or y'all always talking about something, and I miss it. Did I miss something? Uh, True. It shouldn't be the mission statement. I agree, Patricia. I don't know what I said. You might have to text me. I say KILL. I don't know what I said. I'm sure somebody will let me know eventually. Um, Singling people out. Promise you, I'm not. Mimi, if you can, please text me what I said because I have no idea what I said. Um, Here we go again. All y'all laughing and stuff, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. And y'all threw me off track because I'm trying to think about what I'm talking about, but at the same time, what I might have said. Whatever. I'm gonna move on from the unless someone else says something, then I'll jump back on it. Mm, oh yeah, I was gonna ask because I know a lot of us has worked all types of different jobs. Like my first job, I was a bagger at the commissary. Well, actually, that's technically not even a job. That's considered volunteer service. And man, I'm telling y'all, before the gas prices started going up, man, you can go home with $200 a day. I did not realize how much money I was making for a teenager. I did not realize how good I had it until gas prices went up. And then I would sit there and hustle to make 100 a day at least and stuff like that. But that was all tips. But I didn't have to, I wasn't taxed on that. I think technically because it's considered a volunteer service, not a job. But why are y'all playing with me? For real? Um, that's messed up. Mimi's first job was at Wendy's. Well, anybody that's ever worked for tips, have y'all ever been taxed on your tips? Because actually, I don't know of any time someone actually being taxed on tips. But I've never worked. Oh well, that's a lie. I worked at KFC. I've never worked at a restaurant. I worked at a fast food restaurant. I used to work on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Mine was Denny's. Did you work for tips, Sonny? Were you a waitress or you did something else? I'm just wondering, has anybody had a tip job where they were actually taxed on their tips? I mean, I know it happens. I know. I apparently, I guess places like New York, you're almost not going to work anywhere where you make tips without being taxed on it. From what I've been told, at least. Crystals is the East Coast and South's version of White Castle, right? She said I left one to McDonald's. You have you have boss lady. You've been taxed on the tips you made. Mm, like how they do it? Like it's just whatever. It's, I don't know, 25% of what you made that day or something like that. Okay, okay, glass. I've had it before. I'm scared of those places. Like the last time I had White Castles, that wasn't the thing to eat on a road trip. I'll say that much. It was not the thing to eat on a road trip. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't know the ins and outs of that yet, and I don't think that that's something that there needs to be a plan for. I don't think it's going to hit towns and cities in this country that bad taking taxes from tips. So I don't think there needs to be a plan for. I don't see there being a negative to that. I could be wrong, but I just don't see there being a negative to that. They tax some through group tips. Oh, I think I understand what you're saying. Or once. I quit. Dang. Why'd you quit, Gloss? Last said don't tax. Fun fact. Yeah. I think I knew that. In Maryland, Alaska, and Maryland, I think. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Is that where you worked at, Sonny, or was it? I almost said back in the states. or was it back on the mainland side of the country when he was working at the restaurant? Florida taxes, they don't tax. I swear Florida taxes. Heard it was good money. They was hitting on Gloss so much she was getting mad. That's part of the lesson. That's part of the lesson. Texas. Except Anchorage. Okay, okay. Anchorage. I got some from my SSI back then. That's smart. Got you. My bad. I got you. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't see there being negative as far as like the money that cities and towns make and getting rid of tip tax. Too much going on there. You was working at one of the places where everyone was trying to hit on everyone, wasn't you? Like, so I'll say this: when I worked at KFC, I was what? Was I 15? No, I was 16, 17. And the manager, she was like, I think she's 38 at the time. Like, I wasn't thinking nothing of it other than just tall, not attractive woman trying to hit on me all the time. But bruh, she would constantly try to hit on me. And my boy Eric would roast the mess out of her. She would get so mad at him. Like we have like meetings on Sundays. So I would go in there before church in my little church suit. So she tried to come over there, sit on my lap while we're in the meeting. And I'm like, yeah, see, the manager's paying me attention. Everyone else is like, ugh. Stop trying to snatch that little boy up. And you never worked a tip job, Patricia? I'm telling y'all, the commissary, like them older ladies there, they try so hard to not let teens work there because you make so much money, and they get mad when like over time you get like preferred customers. Those customers always tip you like a $20 tip or always a big tip, and they get mad, but it's like they don't realize they're not doing it. I mean, you're not losing that tip. The older lady's not losing that tip. I'll be real. Some of the older Filipino ladies, it was most of them. They were mean as hell. They were nice during lunch. Like they would feed me. I mean, with their little lame. Oh, you're gonna be the next Shaq and this and that. Like, no, stop saying that. But I was like, they weren't losing that big tip. It's like just getting the big tip because you were who you are. Good night, love. I missed that part. I'm sorry. Andrew used to be hitting on employees. Yeah, but I was a little fresh Christian boy, teenager. Get off me, you old dragon. I did meet some fun. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna cut them up, Gloss. I'm slicing them up, slicing necks, and cashing checks. Definitely. Thanks for hanging out with us, love. Sonny. Man, I don't care, man. It's just manage the juice bar barista. All before 20 tip jobs. Okay, okay. That's what a boss lady. From the store and the pizzeria. Okay. I'm not gonna entertain y'all's dude conversation. Am I the only male that's in here tonight? That's what the problem is. There you go, Sonny. I'm skipping that comment gloss. I don't care. And have me cut people up, bro. Slice them up. Ugh, why you doing that?
Cousin.
Why you doing that face? You almost look like
Cousin,
candy
no,
tell.
no. cousin, have you ever slept with like a coworker?
Me? Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
whoa. Wait, hold up. How many
No,
people in here?
no.
Are my parents up in here?
Ah! Oh,
They're not in here.
oh, okay.
You're cool, Gloss. I'm
Hey,
just playing.
auntie. Hey, okay. So have you? You said no. You said you have.
Yes.
Was it on the job? Because we're curious down here. You need to wake us. You don't like getting nasty or dirty, but that's what I'm looking for. Have you?
Mm. Does the parking lot count?
Oh, you a parking lot parker. Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Well,
How old were you?
technically, so what?
How old were you?
I was I mean, I've dated some of them, so, but 19, 18, 17,
Mm,
20,
mm.
you
Were
know,
they older?
not the ones I dated.
You
At
sure?
Home
I feel
Depot,
like you lying.
not the ones I dated. I would be too scared to bring someone older home to my parents. Now,
Who? What? But it's just a smash and pass. You don't bring smash and pass home. That's just a smash.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Are
So
you are you a lover? Did you fall in
I've
love?
I've only cheated on somebody in high school. I'll say that. But I'm always real with people. There's been plenty of times I'm like, this is what it is. We ain't dating. You ain't the only person on my list. But at Home Depot, they were real thirsty. I'll say that. There was a lot of older ladies that was real thirsty when I worked there.
Mm.
Are we getting to somewhere, or you just asking?
I think you lied to me,
I'm not
cousin.
lying.
You sure, cousin?
Yeah, man, I ain't lying about nothing. Just me. Just
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I was a good boy. I wasn't bad until I became an adult.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was terrible. So yeah. That's
Mm-mm-mm.
neither here or there. But I just was wondering because I felt like the way he was talking, it seemed like them older bitches was throwing that ass.
I mean, the manager at KFC, she was trying. I wasn't going. She was trying. She was scary. She was as tall as I was. I was 6'3". Mm,
Dan Waller used to be 6'3".
yeah. He has long monkey arms.
Interesting.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay. All right. I was just wondering. We'll go back in the chat now.
All right. Why you be leaving so quick? I ain't even have time to think up a lie or to say bye or nothing. I don't blush, by the way, Gloss. I'm too dark, too brown. I ain't got thrown off subject and everything. Whew. Okay. I ain't getting no. I ain't getting no text. We listen. We don't judge. That's everyone saying now? I didn't told y'all before. I was 6'3". Well, technically, if you're gonna be medical about it, I am 6'3". I'm medically 6'3". Just for the chat, 6'3", size 13 shoes. Y'all got baby feet. Hey, Granny. Good evening. How you doing? I'm not gonna lie, son, you messed up my whole train of thought. Where'd it go? Oh, it's moving. Yeah, it was annoying because I would mostly wear Jordans and Forces, and like everywhere they would have like one or two pairs, and it'd be like you had to be the first person to buy them pair of shoes or not. They would always be like, oh, we got 12 and a half. I'm like, I'm gonna do a 12 and a half. I like my feet. I got nice feet for a dude. Now I have no feet. Well, that's a lie. Like I got 6 pairs of feet now, and they're always nice. Some toes is always nice. I ain't gotta do nothing to them. But when I did have to maintenance my toes, I had nice feet. Like, no, I'm not gonna wear some small shoes. Cause man, Mimi Sonny threw me off. You got them. They just incinerated somewhere, like my original pair, Sonny. The bees got incinerated. My my homeboy said, "I think I saw a dog run off run off with your toe." I was like, "Bro, that's supposed to make you feel better." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, my god." He didn't say he saw a dog run off with my toe. He actually said something else, but I'm gonna keep it PG. But not as far as what Sonny was asking me, most of the coworkers I messed with was coworkers that was like my girlfriend or whatever, my little girlfriend for a week or two. Right, exactly. They ain't let no one say goodbye to them. They just incinerated them. I was like, dang, man. Yeah, y'all could have left me off the meds long enough to have a little heart to heart talk with them. Big booty girl. I'm just saying, man. Them things has brought me a lot of attention, and then it's like it took some time to get used to, especially on like elevators. I would get so mad at people, before I was like pushing myself or using prosthetics and stuff. Because like, the person pushing you, they're not thinking about it. They would like push you right by someone's butt. And some people ain't the cleanest people. It's like you can straight up smell them. You're like, bruh. So I would get so mad. I'll push back off the wall all hard and stuff. Just not thinking about the time, just being rude to the person pushing me. But it's like I could have just said to them, she said, "Booby." Oh, you met Booby. I never worked with her. She was cool for a short little bit, but she had too much going on. Like I don't too old for all that. I don't got time. I mean, we're like she's like 3 years younger than me, 2 years younger than me. I ain't have time for all that. You got too much going on for the age. Dang, Patricia. And see, I had a friend. He what was he 5'7", size 15 shoes. How are you 5'7", size 15? And it's like you don't notice it until he says it, and then you look down, and you're like, bro, you look goofy as hell. Like you're shaped goofy, my guy. You are shaped goofy. How are your feet so big and you so short? Gloss. She said, "Damn, Patricia, you okay?" Right. I thought she was roasting me, Sonny. Oh, I guess that's a Chicago saying thing. The face ass, sure corn dog head ass or whatever. Yeah, it would be that, and it would be kind of like Sonny was saying about the airport, or running over people's ankles and stuff until they get used to the distance of pushing you. But you the one sitting there getting mad and stuff, and them not thinking about you. Talking about calm down. How am I supposed to calm down when you pushing me into people? What got hush about? Oh, because what you said. Yo, y'all still ain't tell me what I said though. I think I mean Patricia said a few times that she's a little woman, right? I'm pretty sure you told that, Patricia. Man, I need to relax my shoulders. I be tensing them up too much. I hate it when y'all do that. Warlord said something. What I say, guys? We're not going to tell you. Whatever. It came out of my mouth. I think it's my right to know what I said. Weren't we literally just talking about rights and DEI? Y'all be on that, but it's whatever. That's cool. I'm gonna have some secrets. I'm gonna let y'all say something, and then I'm gonna say, "Oh my God, you said it." And when you ask me what you say, I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Y'all can't hear what you just said. None of your business." Yes, she truly is gorgeous. She definitely has some Samoan blood in her for sure. You got some Samoan in you, Sonny? Or do they mean like what's the word? Inuit or Eskimo, the non-proper word? Good night, Patricia. She's just thinking about news. I'm just saying, being in the wheelchair, people don't think about it. Or when I was in the wheelchair, being pushed around in the wheelchair, people don't think about it, and they be parking me in like elevators and stuff right at people's butts. And at Walter Reed, that's the military hospital I was at. There was this one cat. I was always on the elevator with him, and you can tell he has some mental things going on too. He would always wear a sweatsuit all the time. They would have to tell him like, "Yo, you the same sweatsuit, but you need to bathe, you need a shower." He seemed to always be on the elevator whenever I got called upstairs to the office for something. Because you're injured, but you're still in the military, so you still had to go. I don't know, like your job was physical therapy and stuff, but you still had to go do whatever admin stuff. And whenever I would get caught up there, he always happened to be. This was an army cat. He always happened to be on the elevator, and man, his smell and it would be him and this other dude would always be like, trying to help you, trying to like adjust on my chair and stuff. And I would always snap off on him, be like, "Yo, stop touching my chair." I was already grumpy all the time as it was. I would be snapping off on them dudes. Like, I don't need you to touch my chair. I'll adjust my damn self. And the other guy, now that I think about it, he happened to be one of the people where it's like you don't ever want to be in a small room with them because like their breath, like I don't know if he had a rotten tooth or what, but their breath would spread all throughout the room. And well, what I was doing just now, you'd be talking like this all the time, or like my normal when I'm resting my arm on the table face, but resting on my the arm rest on my wheelchair. Always be them two all the time. Well, I wonder what's going on with them two dudes. More so the dude that, like I said, I think he's kind of special. And I think he's probably always like that. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Gloss, because I haven't tried messaging him again in a minute, and I need to. Let me get your face. Oops, excuse me. You're right though, Gloss. I'm gonna message him tonight. Hopefully he'll sit back tomorrow because I don't even think he looked at my last message. I wish I knew his actual name. Who the hell are you? Anyways, yeah, you're right. You're right. No, my message just is sent. I don't think he viewed it. Hmm. Now you got me thinking. Yeah, no, I'm for real glad you said something. I can't believe I didn't even think about this. The holiday kind of interrupted a lot of things for me. Do y'all know? I don't think nobody really had him or knew him on a personal basis, right? Yeah, no, definitely me too, because he's a good dude. Sorry, I'm just typing a message. Wait, subject already. Okay. I don't think she does, but yeah, we can definitely ask her. Definitely miss having him around. Let me ask y'all's buddy GB right quick. Anyways, dang, boss lady. Well, I'm glad that I got to bore you for a little bit. You have a good night, Granny. I was just going live tonight because I didn't go live yesterday, so I figured I'll go live. And I mean I assume we'd end up off track eventually, but I just want to talk a little bit about the different stuff that was talked about, the different tax plans or different tax talk, because I don't think we have too many of them has a solid plan yet, and tariffs, and we ended up talking about DEI a little bit, about just kind of our opinion about it and keeping it or getting rid of it. Me, pretty much, I was saying, I've always said, as far as the DEI, there needs to be a balance, because it kind of turned into, in my opinion, into like a perverted program. Perverted as in like from its original purpose. They kind of got turned into like a alphabet community type program versus what it was intended to do, to keep things fair and all that. These are gray, I think. Yeah, they're dirty as hell, but they're gray. It's kind of messed up. So it's like my aviator prescription glasses. Those are supposed to be the transition glasses, and I don't know where someone messed up the order along the way, making these my transition glasses. These are just supposed to be clear all the time. But I realized one day, I was like, oh wait, these are they're dark, when I was coming in the house. Thank you, boss lady. I always appreciate when you come in here. I was picking with you about me boring you. Oh my bad. I hate bad breath too. I hate them bad breaths that fill up the room and you're just stuck there in the room with it. I can't stand it. It's like you always get stuck in that conundrum. It's like depending on how your relationship with the person is like, how does the person know that their breath is funky as hell, or should I tell them to stop talking, or just give me about 80 feet? No, I can see how it can look blue from the light. Wait, is it okay? That made it look even more blue. Damn, y'all can see how dirty they are. I need to clean them. They're gray. I I've definitely been wearing them too much because like even now, just looking at the screen, it's like the letters are fuzzy. When in the past, I only put on my glasses for shooting or driving. That's crazy because that's what I always say about my prosthetic. I only put it on for shooting or driving. But I've just got so used to wearing them. I realized, I mean, y'all know me, I'm a gamer. I realized how much more clear I can see while gaming at night. And it's not good to be having all those blue rays shooting straight into your eyes, anyways. What, Royal? This I was thinking about him the other day. Haven't heard from him. So you don't have his info too, Mimi? Man, yeah, are y'all just noticing Granny in here, or is my messages coming mixed up? Let's see, let's talk to. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, the stank breath people. Yeah, you're right. They always want to talk. They always want to talk close to you, or again, they always want to talk in an enclosed space. And like it's like you start to get like pissed off, kind of, where you just want to turn around and be like, "Yo, shut up, man! Stop talking! Stop talking, little baby."
Yes.
Can I ask you to show us over water one more time?
A soup bottle.
Hmm?
A soup bottle. Oh.
No. Can I have some carbonated water?
Yeah, just carbonated.
Say hi.
Hi. Yeah. Just carbonated.
Don't be mean to me. Yeah, I don't want any of the mixes in it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yo, she's been wearing she got a foxtail for Christmas and she hasn't took it off ever since she got it.
But I like it.
Cause you're a weirdo, bro.
No, I'm not.
She's a big granny, not the little one. Are you talking about the drone granny? The drone that some folks thinks is new, but they want to be showing it if it was new. Hey Slim, how you doing? One of the ladies said, "Hey, beautiful." I'm talking to you, chocolate girl. One of the ladies said, "Hello, beautiful."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. You're so fake. Thank you. Bye. Bye, bro. Get up out of here.
I'm not.
Well, she got food on the side of your mouth and stuff. I hope everyone saw that too. You interrupting my show.
I'm not.
That's why I need to go back in my office. They ain't hurt me fix the elevator. I do. What's been good with you lately, Slim? Girl, did you even carbonate this?
Yes.
Is it running out?
It only does.
Be my guest, Gloss. If you think you can crawl up in here and fix the elevator, be my guest. Well, the whole door needs to be replaced. Oh, hey, she actually just texted me and told me she emailed me the estimate. Tell her thank you because I had to send it off to someone else. I mean, I'm trying to think. Nah, because I think the safety thing is connected to the electrical part. I probably couldn't just take that box off myself. I was about to say it might void the warranty. There's no warranty on it because I'm paying her now. She said I got a pink toolbox. You keep it in your car? I hope you keep it in your car along with your piece. Yeah, Granny. So she came the other day, charged me just to tell me that pretty much what she knew already, and what she could have we could have did that over the phone. But I understand people got to make their money, whatever. But just to tell me that the electric door opener thing is blown, so I was like, well, can we do? I should have asked her. Is there a way where you can set this so I can manual because it would get stuck and I would pretty much manually like slam it close myself anyway sometimes. But I should ask her is there a way she can temporarily just make it manual. So, so I'm just gonna do a manual door and not the same type of door because if I got electric again and a manual door, that'll be like what'd she say? Like 6,000 on top of the the 3,000 I gotta pay now. And I'm not a fan of spending more money than I need to spend. And I definitely do not need a electric door. Okay, Gloss. As long as the door can close. And I get it. I mean, met the builder a few times. Then I ain't talked to him too much. Like maybe he was like or the designer. Maybe he's like I don't know this guy's capabilities. Even though he could see me, but I don't know. Maybe he just thought it'd be a better idea to do the electric. I don't understand why we went with the most expensive door though. That doesn't make sense to me. It's like you question yourself. You're like, I know this person has to smell their breath sometimes. Like you can't be nose blind to your own breath 24/7. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. Hey, babe,
Yeah.
come here.
Yes.
Tom.
That's part from the drumstick.
It is from eating your drumstick.
Oh.
Hold up. I don't want to hurt you. Can y'all see? Wait.
Let me down.
Oh, here it is.
Let me down.
See it? This foxtail.
Hands off my head now.
I don't care about your little punk tail, bro.
Thing.
She got into Arctic foxes, so my sister's like, let me just get her a foxtail for Christmas. Not an Arctic foxtail, but we'll find one. We'll find one. The manta ray thing? No, the thing I thought you were talking about is again. I'm glad I'm in America. It's an underwater drone. It powers itself. It can stay powered forever. The only thing that they need to not do is give it full AI capabilities. But pretty much that thing is a whole death machine. It has so many ways of killing boats and subs and launching missiles on under the land. I thought that's what you're talking about. Yeah, she's crazy. Okay, I already owe him 100. Well, we're gonna have to wait for it to snow again. Speaking of, okay, it ain't supposed to snow anytime soon. Slim sister. She's crazy. She has issues. She's a bully and she has issues. And I just hit my funny bone. I'm not reading that stuff out loud because she already has a big head as it is. What what were you talking about, Granny? If what you were talking about wasn't the underwater drones or new attack on the water drones, she is big headed. Gloss like she swear man. Best thing since sliced toast. I can be ahead of Slim. You wanna know why? Because before her and all the grandkids, it was about me, the youngest, my parents' baby. It was all about me. And then them grandkids started coming along. And each grandkid just took another piece of attention away from me. I don't like that. If we start out giving me all the attention, we need to finish out giving me all the attention. That's just how it needs to be. Good night, Rose. Thank you for coming in and kicking it with us. Help me keep the conversation going. Granny, I gotta know what you're talking about now. It's gonna drive me crazy. Gloss and Mimi are already holding some secret of what I said from me for whatever reason. Hold on, let me scroll back up there so I can Google. And oh yeah, also, Granny, how much would he charge for the elevator? We got 100 for shoveling the snow. That's my twin. I've been told. I got to see how you worded it. Did you see the manta ray watercraft? You know, okay, you did say watercraft. Okay, okay. Oh, you didn't see it, Granny? It's her. She. It's like a belt, but it has a foxtail on it. I don't think she's gonna let me trick her into coming over here again. You know, we even chasing you. I can't, man. It's gonna be on my mind all night. What's good again? Why NFL? Yeah, yeah. It's like a belt, but it's it's a foxtail because her and her buddies their their thing right now is Arctic foxes. So she wears that thing everywhere she can. You said you need one, Granny. I mean Granny, Ayla.
Yes.
Granny asking she borrow your tail.
No.
She ain't trying to give up her tail.
If you ever try to take my tail,
I don't know. Nobody wants your little stank tail, bro.
I'll kill you if you try to take it.
You gonna get killed. You ain't killing nobody.
I'll kill if I go to jail.
Ain't nobody scared of you. Go buck up on yourself in the mirror or something. Ain't no one worried about you. You look like a puffed up cat.
Oh, my cat looks like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. It only stays in the water, but it's like I'm telling you, it has like 10,000 different ways of destroying stuff. It was cray cray when I first saw it. I was like, okay. And I was showing my dad because my dad, he's a corpsman and also a submariner, so he likes anything subs. I was showing him, but he didn't like that we were showing it. But I was like, Dad, but the fact that they're even showing it to the public means we've had this thing in service for a minute. Is the only reason why we're even showing the public. New under waterground. Here we go. And then let me find where StreamYards is. Just real quick. Resets. What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
There's a fork on the table.
Oh, put it in the sink. Is that's what you're talking about, Granny? Yep. Yeah. And see, it like I guess I mean we could maybe figure out a way how to do that with flying stuff, but it recharges its batteries through the speed is going through the water. It's using the water current to recharge its battery. Did I miss anything? Granny said she's getting herself a box though. But yeah, was it this thing? I don't know if Homeboy has a fuller picture of it. Okay. It looks like a jet though. Oh, wait a minute. Is it sharing the screen? Yeah, okay, sharing the screen. Here we go. That's a better picture. I'll leave that there for a second. I don't need y'all seeing all my video game videos and stuff. My nerdness is a secret. Not really. Is Granny still here? I gotta go pee. Where we at? Man, I'm gonna try to write it out to 2 hours. I gotta go pee now though. I'm gonna hold it. Anybody still here? It's just oh, there you go. Is it that, Granny? What I got on the screen right now? I can go back to it and move the picture some. Was my chat just frozen or something? That thing, you right? Let me say it again. Hello. Kind of on what I was talking about way earlier. Yeah, yeah. Y'all have any money expectations for this year? Make more money, make less money? Oops. Wow, I just a text I sent to the elevator lady by accident. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Gloss. More monies. I think it came out. That's what we've been seeing. Oh, I'm talking about those. So are they saying is not China trying to threaten us like we're threatening them? Is that what people are saying now? That's one of our drones because I know one of the companies was working on those Tic Tac drones. Actually, I think it was the Navy working on Tic Tac drones. Drones that look like Tic Tacs, and they were messing with the Navy with it. And I guess if you weren't a need to know person, then you didn't know what it was. So they were freaking out. I don't think I said too much just now. Oh, okay. So this one, yeah. That thing, like I had watched the whole thing about it, and then I started looking into it. That is a scary. That drone is a scary drone. If you are a country that's at war with us, I mean, drones themselves, like the jet drones, them things themselves is already scary. But that thing has so many ways of lethally or non-lethally taking out ships and subs. But my thing is, if you're in a submarine, if you're already in over open ocean, it doesn't matter whether it blows you up or just disables the sub. If the sub sinks like that, that's it. You're done. Like there's no where we go from there. You know, I don't know why my head just twitched like that. That was weird. I'm not gonna judge you. I want to see it, Granny. I don't know. I don't think you do like an Amazon list or anything like that. If you do one, I'll order you one. Oh, you saw. I can get rid of the picture. There we go. Well, we're getting there, y'all. 7 more minutes, and I can go pee. Yeah, I think it randomizes it when you use it on StreamYards because I know if I did a live without StreamYards, I think when you're setting the live up, you can set. I still don't fully understand that part, but you can set like how fast or slow they come, or maybe that's the messages for the chat. I don't know, but yeah, I realize that they start coming in slow on my end. But on my tablet, they shouldn't be coming in slow though. Okay, I'm seeing your met. I don't. It almost seems like they're not coming in order because I got your messages are coming in slow before I got what you're saying about the money and stuff. The first one that you seen, Granny, it had two tail fins on it. It like the wingspan of it wasn't open as wide. It was like I don't know. It was like more in more versus out a little bit more. Because I believe that I've seen a older photo and that's how it looked. It didn't have like one little fin at the back. It had two. And they were short. Yeah, I got 5 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold it that long. I gotta zoom out of here without running over cords. It's gonna bug me now, Granny. And then I'm gonna be forever thinking about y'all probably sent a whole bunch to me, and I'm not seeing it. I don't want to go pee. I got 4 minutes left. I can hold out 4 minutes. 4 minutes is gonna make 2 hours. Then I can get off live. But instead of waiting for y'all to stop saying bye and talking, I'm just gonna get off. I'll let you know I get off. I'm gonna do how Ken does, because Ken be doing them quick closeouts. He just be like, "All right, so I'm gonna go now, y'all." And like, as soon as the last syllable gets out his mouth, he's clicking off. Fine. I don't have my legs on. I hate to see y'all. I hate for y'all to see me rolling around in my chair. BRB. I normally have my legs on when I'm live. You staring at a little girl? Staring at a little girl? You can catch these paws, homie. You can catch these paws, homie. Yeah. I'm back. Why are you laughing at me? It's messed up. My water go. Transition me foxtail down. No, I can't wait to see it, Granny. I want to see it. I knew it. I knew you was gonna say that. Yes, I wash my hands. My hand. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew exactly who was gonna say it, and I knew what she was gonna say. Whatever. Don't believe me. I don't care. You want to believe I'm dirty? Fine. Yeah, I already believe something else, or how do I work this? If you really cared, you would tell me what it was that I said that I didn't realize I said earlier. I do. I knew it was going to be you, man. And I knew what it was going to be, or the question that was going to be asked. Gray and kind of rounded at the edges. This probably the same one. They probably went through a few designs. Ladies, I'm gonna make up. I'm gonna make up for my minute or 2 minutes. I went to the bathroom. I'm gonna get off, unless everyone jumps out or something. I'll say for once, I'm not in a rush to go get off and go play video games. I am gonna play video games tonight because I ain't do nothing else tonight, but it's not what it's about today. I'm just, I don't know, tired for no reason. It doesn't even make sense. Actually, I might surf around and see if anyone else is live or go live or going live. I mean, God, but he's probably still live because he didn't even check my message about D Hill. Oh no, no, I'm a proud gamer. I'm a proud gamer. I mean, it's kind of late, I guess. At least for the East Coast. Granny, Glossy, y'all got any plans for the evening or for the weekend? I guess any plans that you don't mind sharing? Wait a minute, Granny. Am I not? Is did you send that message in a different order or earlier? Am I getting your messages slow and not in order? What just happened? Anyways, am I getting your messages slow and not in order? I really am getting your messages slow. That was the fast. I thought I was going to P too long. I guess technically, if I wasn't in the wheelchair, I probably would have walked normal speed there. But since I'm in the wheelchair with no legs on today, it's just a quick zoom around the corner, a drift around the corner. I need to stop doing that because I didn't. There's a part of my wall in my kitchen. I'm gonna have to fix it eventually, or the corner of the wall. I ran into it so many times trying to drift around that corner. It's so bland behind me in my dining room compared to my office. I might sit somewhere different next time if I'm still in the dining room. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to get ready to get up off of here. I appreciate y'all coming in and kicking it and hanging out. I'll see if anyone else can post anything or go live. Granny, if you want to know more about the Monterey drone, I can look some stuff up if you want. Yep, shout out to Starlink. Got that clear picture. We ain't grainy and freezing all the time. Grainy and freezing all the time. My shoe said, well, you know what? So before I go, here's the thing. So my best friend from the Marine Corps and I, we were both the same height. He wore 12 and a half though, and people hated walking with us, especially when we were stationed in Washington State, and you know it'd be like weekends in Seattle. Oh, a lot of it is real hilly. People would always fuss about us speed walking all the time. We're like, we're not speed walking. It's my normal pace. So I think the shoes and the height definitely has something to do with it. Anyways, you ladies and whoever else is in here in the bushes, not in the bushes, y'all have a good evening. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Friday and y'all weekend. I'm gonna go fist fight with my child and play video games. Y'all have a good night. Oop. Oh, D Hill, That's one of our buddies. He's came into a few of my lives in the past. I'm sorry if you said this way earlier. It's like just not popping up in my chat. But yeah, he's one of our buddies that has been in a few of our lives. He's a real cool guy. It's just he by now he normally popped up or been around saying hello or hanging out, and we haven't heard anything from him. I even he didn't even check my last Instagram message. He normally at least looks at them and then answer them later on when he can. So Gloss got me thinking. I don't want to think on the negative side of things, but yeah, hopefully he is okay. I hope he's just real super duper busy. What you do, Granny? I think you post up one of your phones, the phone with your location thing on it, right? You post it up by the dog, or you post it up somewhere. If you strapped it to your dog, wouldn't it move around the house when you walk around the house? Wouldn't that work? Yeah, definitely. Gloss. I hope he's just been real busy. Yeah, that's what I started figuring because I assume some of the stuff he was probably asking earlier, but I'm getting them now. I don't know why that is. Mm-mm. Don't want to think negative. With my old internet, I would have understood, but with the Starlink has been real good. So I think it's YouTube right now that's messing up sending the messages not in the proper order. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all's evening. Good night.